Today I'm going to talk to you all about the Skyland subdivision. The Skyland subdivision is located less than 3 miles from downtown Crested Butte. In this neighborhood, you're going to find beautifully constructed custom homes, condos, and townhomes. But it's the history in the area that's the most fascinating. And in the late 1940s, Gunnison Community Church Minister Mel Dorsett met a man named Chuck Ruland, who was a local rancher and the owner of the Ruland Ranch. The two men bonded over several fishing trips, and they decided together that the ranch would be a perfect location for a boys' summer camp, and they named it Skyland Camp. Work began on the camp in 1949 by the members of the Dorsett family, and together they remodeled an old cabin on a bench overlooking the ranch. They bought old wagons from various ranches in the valley and built covered wagons for the boys to sleep in at night. In 1953, they constructed quonset huts out of lumber mills at the Rozman Mill, and they expanded the main lodge using fallen timber found in avalanche debris out in Obi Joyful. The second lodge was then constructed on the shores of the lake to become the girls' camp. They used kerosene lamps to light the camp before electricity was brought in, and the camp never had indoor bathrooms. Grant Lake was named after Chuck Ruland's father, and in the summer it was filled with white and yellow lilies, and the lily pads were the perfect perch for the many toads that lived in the lake. Campers spent their month-long trip in Crested Butte hiking, canoeing, fishing, camping, horseback riding, and exploring all the incredible mountains surrounding the town. The camp operated for about 30 years until the Dorsetts were forced to dismantle the camp when part of the Ruland Ranch sold in 1979. You can actually still find parts of the camp scattered around the valley as people purchased the wagons and the buildings for their own use. The Skyland initial filing was recorded in October of 1981, and the Skyland golf community was born. The developers hired Robert Trent Jones Jr. to design an 18-hole championship course, and they sold many home sites around the area. Today, the homes you see are a far cry from the old Skyland Camp Lodge, but the design guidelines require the look and the feel to remain somewhat like an old lodge. Homes need to have a good mixture of wood and stone siding, interesting roof lines, but nothing glaring because we can't distract the golfers on the golf course. You can find homes ranging from $900,000 to over $4 million in the area, and condos and townhomes will range from about $100,000 to over $1 million. Some of the most coveted homes sit on the shores of Lake Grant and have the most incredible views of the mountains. Skyland is an amazing place to live as it offers so much green space with the golf course and all the open spaces. All owners have fishing rights to the Slate River as well as Grant Lake. There's easy access to hundreds of miles of single-track trail right from the front door, and the upper loop is in the backyard of Skyland. There's a wide gravel path that leads you directly into downtown Crested Butte. You can ride bikes, or in the winter it's groomed as a Nordic ski trail. If you are a golfer, you can join the club at Crested Butte and have access to the golf course, gym, swimming pool, tennis courts, and more. They also have a base area club for skiing, which includes ski lockers and a full restaurant and a bar. It's an amazing amenity. If you don't have a membership to play golf, however, there are public tee times every day in the afternoon. However, you don't need to be a golfer to love living in Skyland. If you want to escape the hustle and bustle of town, but still like to be part of the scene from time to time, and you love connecting with nature and epic mountain views, Skyland is the place for you.